Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2 though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Giavotella. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be a trouble for the hitters. He's frustrated.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
1 strike to Pujols. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Garrett Richards will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's George Springer. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Here it comes on 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gentry is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Richards gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And no one will get this one. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Pujols makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We played an inning. No score. Stepping up now, C.J. Cron to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Yunel Escobar is on deck. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Escobar.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Rafael Ortega is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kemp has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a curveball in for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Craig Gentry. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Carlos Gomez.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing by Gomez and a ground ball to short. They may want to hurry. One away.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. He'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Seventh, first baseman, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here it comes, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Chopped foul wide of first. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
When you're hot, That's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Giovitella. A spin and a throw on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the. So stepping in, Johnny Giovitella. 0 for 1 for him here in. This one.
Second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Correa into shallow left. Makes the play, one away. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Balbuena is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Carlos Correa now. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Preston Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols, saves an error and ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Hitter, C.J. Cron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 6, Yunel Escobar.
Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. He singled his last time up. Ball 1.
That's in.
Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez on the run. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rafael Ortega. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're up. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Giovitella will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And this is fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. At the plate, Tony Kemp.
Left fielder, Tony Kemp.
On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ortega ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Giovanni Soto.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3.
At the plate, Craig Gentry. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul.
1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Number 2.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The Astros. Right fielder, George Springer.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Popped high in the air. Giavotella will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Preston Tucker.
At the plate, Preston Tucker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Giavotella. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's the first out. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, you see there on the graphic, he reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last two-bagger. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
One out and a runner on second base. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw in gets away from him.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So ready for another shot now. Carlos Gomez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ortega waits on it. One away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luis Valbuena comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Evan.
Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Up onto the train tracks, but it's a foul ball. That's a shame. It had plenty of distance. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Richards peers in. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Here's another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Tony Kemp would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gentry moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Yunel Escobar.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have through the starting pitcher.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Rafael Ortega. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Balbuena is up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The catcher, number 18.
Digging in to try it
Soto.
again. Giovanni Soto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention,
Here comes
please.
the Astros skipper up
Now
out of the
pitching for the
Houston
Astros,
dugout. And it
number
looks as though
37,
that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Pat Neshek takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And that's in there for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Simmons.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's even at 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Tony Kemp.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Number 55 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The second baseman, number
runner at second, 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Soft liner to the left side. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Here's George Springer. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Johnny Giavotella. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One strike to Pujols. Swing and a liner. Foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
C.J. Cron stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Mike Morin will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
64, Mike Morin.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Preston Tucker digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tucker.
A.J. Reed will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
A.J. Reed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The batter.
At the plate, fielder, Carlos Gomez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. In now, Yunel Escobar. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Luke Gregerson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. In tight with the sinker, ball two.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled. He checks his swing and gets a base.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Gentry rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Simmons is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off the
Luis Valbuena will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Zach Britton. Now batting, first baseman, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tapped up the third base line. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Tony Kemp.
Into the box now. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Jake Marisnick will come on as a pinch hitter.
Jake Marisnick.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
5-2 the final score tonight. Garrett Richards earns his 8th victory of the season. Lance McCullers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Zach Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park.